Snapchat and rumbling fuck, shake your tits and swing your dicks. Hey, woodchuck chuckers, it's Groundhog Day, so flick your nips and slap your taints and get ready for another episode of your favorite internet sensation with libation. That's right, another episode of the Friday Wrap-Up. Before we get today's show kicked off, I want to tip my hat to tonight's libation. I'm drinking a little brandy tonight. Now, it's a libation you've probably never seen me imbibe on, but lately I've been sort of digging the brandy, you know? I found this bottle of Napoleonic brandy in my in my liquor cabinet. I couldn't tell you the name of the brand because I put it in this. I have this beautiful crystal decanter on top of the bar, so I figured, let me put some booze in it, so I put the brandy in there. So I don't remember the name of the brand, but just to give you guys a little bit of a background, a lot of people don't know what brandy really is. I think it's a whiskey, is it wine, is it what the fuck is it? So brandy is a fruit wine that's distilled into almost like a whiskey type of spirit. So that, you know, you use the same ingredients that you would use to make a wine, but you distill it differently. You would distill it like you would distill whiskey, and that's basically what brandy is. So it's typically made with some kind of fruit, usually apples or peaches or pears or whatever the fuck. Napoleonic brandy is very specific. It's made with muscatel grapes, which is what makes it Napoleonic, because muscatel is a French wine. It's like almost like a sherry. So that's basically all the education you need as far as brandy goes. So this is a Napoleonic brandy. It's a VSOP, which stands for Very Special Old Pale. See? There you go. Very educational, this show. I think it's a nice chilly winter night. It's a little bit of a departure from, you know, like the standard whiskeys and bourbons and shit like that. And it's got a nice nose to it. You always enjoy it in like a little snifter. You can give it a little swirl, you know, kind of wake it up a little bit. Usually neat. I mean, some people want to put this on the rocks. You could make a lot of different nice cocktails with brandy, like brandy Alexanders and brandy milk punches. When I was down in New Orleans, brandy actually was a very popular spirit because of its French heritage and being in the French Quarter and so on and so forth. So anyhow, Azalu to drink up and be somebody. Nice, it's smooth, it's very warm, it's delightful. It's delightful. It's good stuff. And if you got a little cold, it's good for that. I don't. I'm very healthy. I'm just saying. Okay, kids, what a fucking week. Well, it's Groundhog Day. I love Groundhog Day. It's an excuse to watch that movie, really. But so Malvern Mel, Holbrook Hal, Staten Island Chuck II, because de Blasio killed the last one, and Punxsutawney Phil, the prognosticator of all prognosticators, for the first time since I can remember, are all in agreement. They all four predicted an early spring. None of them saw their shadow. Now, perhaps it's because we are actually due for an early spring, because we had a so far mild winter. Or maybe, just maybe, it's because it was fucking cloudy this morning, and the only one seeing shadows was Stevie Wonder, okay? So, I mean, you want to go by the rodent? Go ahead, all right? Me, personally, I'm going to go with the fact that it was fucking cloudy, and they were all wrong. Typically, the one that's the most accurate is Punxsutawney Phil. Okay? I mean, who knew that the balance of winter and spring hung by a fucking thread by some rodent somewhere outside of Pittsburgh? But I'll digress. So yeah, we could have an early fucking spring. I don't know. Anyway, so I have some news. I made a decision. You know, all these people, you know, first of the year, I'm going to go, you know, dry January and blah, blah, or no fun February and shit like that. And I'm not... You know, because I think, and I say, well, you know, you can't go dry in fucking January because it's January. I mean, you're looking at all the fucking bills from the holidays. You need a little something to take the edge off. So January's out. February, you know, got the Super Bowl coming up. You know, that's no good. You can't do it in March because St. Patty's Day. So I came up with an idea. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Why? I don't know. Okay? That doesn't mean I do not enjoy drinking, because God knows it's one of my favorite activities. But you know, every so often, yeah, I'm getting up there in years, you got to kind of shock the system a little bit. You know, you got to kind of just, you know, it gets too routine, and I hate routines. God, anyone who knows me knows I fucking hate routines. It's like almost like a rut. So I decided to go dry for 30 days, starting the Monday after Super Bowl. So I got this figured out perfectly, okay? You can't go dry for Super Bowl. It's sacrilege. So the Monday after, you're usually a little hungover anyhow, so that's a good day to kick it off. You go 30 days straight. So Super Bowl's on the 11th, Monday will be the 12th. So from February 12th to March 12th, dry. Almost dry. I'm going to preface it by saying almost dry because I'm going to have one libation a week right here on this show, and that's it. Okay? Which is pretty good. There's going to be a lot of bars and restaurants that are going to suffer from financial loss because of this decision, but they're going to be okay, I promise. Okay? There's going to be a few bartenders and waiters that are going to have some financial difficulties because of this, but again, everything's going to be okay. Now, you probably wonder, holy shit, he's never going to walk into a fucking saloon for 30 days? No, I'll go crazy. But I could still go to a bar, and I know this sounds insane, I could still go to a bar, have dinner, bullshit with my crew, watch a couple games, and not drink. This is the challenge, you see? It's not so much going dry, it's can I go to a bar, hang out the same way I usually do without drinking. They have other lovely things to indulge upon. In a bar, they have coffee, right? They got club soda, they got Pepsi, whatever. You know, listen, my 4 go-to beverages, you know, that I just love the taste of, in no particular order: coffee, Jack Daniels, Yingling, cherry Pepsi. Okay, those. You know, I love, Manhattan specials too, but I throw that in the coffee category. So, I mean, they have coffee, they got cappuccino, they got espresso. You know, I can sit there drinking club soda with fucking lemon and then nobody knows what the fuck I'm drinking. And I want to try this. I want to see if I could do this. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I can because I'm a stubborn fuck. I got a lot of willpower. The only thing is I know me, I know my limitations. I can't even take a sip of Jack Daniels or Yingling because it's like a trigger for me. Because I just love it so much. You know what I mean? Like, I just love the taste of it. Like, if I could make, like, chewing gum that tastes like Yingling or Jack Daniels, I'd probably never fucking drink. But, so, starting the 12th, you may see a slight mood change with me. But I want to see if I can do it. You know, like I said, cut some calories, save a few bucks maybe. Who the hell knows? But I want to see if I can do it. Not that I'm going to quit drinking because I can't. I love it too much. People say, you can have a good time without drinking. I've never actually fucking drank, but I want to see if I can have a moderate time. It's not going to be the same. I'm not diluting myself, but I just want to see if I can try it, just for the fuck of it. Something to do. In other news, sad news today. This was a little bit of a shocker, came out of left field. Carl Weathers, Apollo Creed, died yesterday at the age of 76. No one knows what the fuck he died from. His agent said that he died peacefully in his sleep. I didn't hear of any kind of health problems with the guy. I think maybe he did a little too much blow. Maybe killed his fucking heart. Who knows? Okay? What this guy died from, an autopsy will probably surface 9 months later. We'll find out. But yeah, sad news. Apollo Creed dead. Okay, so yeah. Salud, Carl. Also, big news this week. I mentioned last week Billy Joel, or was it last week or a couple of weeks ago, was dropping a new song. It dropped yesterday. Billy Joel's new song. It's called Turn the Lights Back On. I listened to it. I downloaded it off of iTunes. I got to tell you, I was a little skeptical. I didn't think I was going to like it. But, it's got, when I listened to it for like the second or third time, it's got a heavy classical piano influence. Definitely reminiscent of a lot of his early stuff. It's a little bit ballady, but it has a lot of that driving piano crescendos to it, which I enjoy. I like that. So all in all, I got to tell you, I dig it. Not because I'm a Billy Joel fan, not because, I worked for him, but because it's a good fucking song. It's a typical Billy Joel song. When you listen to it, you'll see what I mean. If there's one good thing to come out of this Bidenomics disaster, it's that the economy is so fucked up right now that Billy Joel had to start writing music again so that he could buy diapers for his children. Okay? And one day he probably made $3 million, maybe more. Who knows? Okay? I'm sure it was like the number one download on fucking iTunes. So, yeah, Billy, Salud, huh? All right, cookies, diapers, and sharks. What do they all have in common? They're all right here on today's wrap-up. Hold on to something, baby. I got a big show for you. Big, huge. Okay, on the persecution of Donald Trump. So we all heard about the E.Jean Carroll bullshit from last week, okay, where a fucking jury awarded her $82.3 million for defamation. My fucking balls, okay? First of all, this bitch accused Donald Trump of finger popping her in a changing room in Saks on Fifth Avenue. You ever seen this broad? She looks like a fucking skate. Who wants to fucking finger this fucking brute? This guy's banging fucking starlets, beauty queen pageant winners, models, and fucking porn stars. Why would he want this fucking scarecrow? So that alone was bullshit, because how they got him off of, how his defense team got him off of the rape charges was because she's showing like the outfits that she was trying on at the time, like he was wandering through Saks, right? And these outfits didn't coordinate with the time frame. Like, for example, like she was saying this happened in the early 90s, and she shows this dress from Donna Karan, which wasn't released until like the mid to late 90s. So there's no way that she was trying on this particular dress when this happened. So, like I said, they shot holes all over. So they dismissed all the rape charges. They said it was like sexual harassment or some shit. And because he said, I don't know this woman and she's a fucking liar, they hit him with a defamation lawsuit. And they were originally asking for $12 million, and they upped it to $20 million. And the fucking judge gave a punitive award, which judges could do, of $82 million fucking dollars. Absurd. Everybody was like, wow, that's outrageous. And of course, like CNN, all these people, oh, you're so courageous, you're so brave. Fuck you. First of all, this was a plant. Okay, this was a Democrat plant, because you know who E.Jean Carroll's good friends are? The fucking Clintons. Okay? All of this is political persecution. If you don't see it, you're fucking blind. Okay? She's not going to see $1 of this money because he's going to fucking appeal it. At $83 million, the guy went fucking bananas. What, you fucking crazy? No fucking snatch is worth that. Okay? It's out of character for the guy. Never happened. Okay? Listen, if she was fucking gorgeous, if she was like, a Miss USA pageant winner, she said, he grabbed my pussy, maybe. But this fucking fucking brute, get out of here. Never happened. Nobody knew who it was until all of this bullshit came out. So now she's going to do a book tour and a signing of Angle. She's not going to see $1 because they're going to fucking appeal it. They'll win on the appeal. So he ain't paying her shit. Okay, this is all done for fucking bad publicity, and it always backfires. Also, there's a lot of speculation of who Trump is going to pick for VP. I gave you my prediction, right? I'm thinking Kevin McCarthy. You'd have to be insane not to. But I did get a text message from the Trump campaign today. Take a look at this. I know this is just, bullshit. But, hey, listen, if I was Donald, if you really want me as your VP, you got me. I'm in. Okay? You think they didn't like him before? Holy shit. They're going to love him. This fucking VP is out of control. This fucking guy's a loose cannon. Because I'm going to be the fucking guy that walks into the Senate and breaks someone's jaw every time they say something I don't like. Okay? Hey, Chuck Schumer, bang! What am I going to do? What are they going to do? They're going to arrest me? Fucking president's my boss. He'll fucking pardon me every time I clobber somebody. Do you know how much fucking fun I'll have? This will be great. It'll be great. Everybody in fucking D.C. will get in line. I'll straighten them all out. Don't you worry, Donald. But you want me as your VP? You got me. I'm in. I'm in, baby. On another Biden blunder. Well, we're at war with Iran. Told you this was going to fucking happen. So, now, last weekend, there was some Iranian, one of these fucking Iranian-backed terrorist groups hit a barracks with a drone strike. Like a kamikaze fucking drone strike. Killed 3 U.S. service members, okay? All Army, I believe. So the president, or the fucking geriatric who's pretending to be president, said that America plans to respond when I'll decide. Now, I'm a firm believer in not telling people when you're going to fucking crack them. Just do it. Catch them off guard. I mean, they had to assume, but that America would respond. But this cocksucker waited all the way till today to fucking hit them with a strike, with an air raid strike, a bombing strike. Now, he said on Monday we're going to respond. I don't know when. I'll tell you when. So now, here's what these terrorist groups, they're going to fucking hit us. So they moved all their assets, and then he fucking blew up, they bombed like some non-essential targets. What did that do? And Iran already came back with another threat. We'll respond if America tries anything. First of all, they're not afraid of this guy. Because when all of this shit happened, they asked Biden, well, what would you do? What would you say if Iran threatened us? And he goes, looks at the camera, don't. That's it. Don't. You know who says don't? Rape victims. I hate to say that, but that's true. Okay? What the fuck kind of... No. If it was Trump, we'll blow up your mothers, your fathers, your grandparents. It would have been a real fucking threat. First of all, if this happened under the Trump administration, he wouldn't have waited till fucking Friday. It would have been an almost immediate strike. But see, Trump doesn't go for these little, non-essential. He'd have blown up the fucking capital of Iran. Are you kidding me? He would have fucking nuked them all. He's nuts. And that's why they were afraid of him. They're not afraid of Biden. They know what the fuck is he going to do. He's going to blow up a sand dune 90 fucking miles outside of anything that was even substantial. It's useless. So all this does now is just give them rajon to come back at us. This, I'm telling you, history is going to remember this as the beginning of fucking World War III. If you're going to strike hard. Don't, fucking warning shots are useless. Okay, you're going to shoot a fucking intruder. What do you, shoot him in the fucking kneecap? No, you put one right through his fucking head, or if you want to make a point, you shoot their dick off. Okay? They're going to remember that. Don't fucking give them a chance to retaliate. Bang, bang, bang. They should have fucking waited until Friday. Get the fuck out of here. This son of a bitch. Yeah, watch World War III. I told you. I've been saying it for months. See, I'm right. Okay. So, like I said, this fucking guy's out of control. He needs to go. He needs to go. This fucking election can't happen fast enough. All right, so, hey, man, what are we doing a black and white bit? We're doing it right now. I told you, comes up after the Biden thing, okay? So what are we doing today, man? Oh, we got something special today, Pops. Okay, so today, I got this idea from my friend John. I told you about my friend John, right? Oh, that's the one with the wife that don't want to subscribe because she don't know how to use YouTube or some shit? Yeah, something like that. She's always in the ship. Anyway, so he gave me this idea, so I ran with it. I don't mind contribution. So on today's black and white bit, Pops, we got the top 10 funniest black and white names in sports. Get the fuck out of here. You got to be kidding me. No, Pops, I'm not. I'm telling you, this is going to be fun. So we're going to start with the black names first. If I can get my mouse to work here. Hold on a second. All right. There we go. Okay. So, coming in at number 10. We have Cocoa Crisp. Oh, this motherfucker black and high. Coming in at number 9, we have Longer and Longer. That's right, baby. It just keeps going, motherfucker. And number 8, we have World Be Free. Because, we all are. Thank you, Mr. Lincoln. Thank you. I appreciate that shit. Number 7, we got my favorite here, Ruben Boomshi Boomshi. And that's the sound his bottom lip makes when it bounces off the tip of his sneaker. You goddamn, look at that motherfucking lips. Number 6, we got one of the New York Giants' own, Guy Whimper. I would imagine that there's been a few guys in the shower with him that made that sound. I mean, his jersey used to crack me up. This motherfucker gonna walk around with a shirt that say Whimper on it. I don't know, but it used to crack me up. And it's kind of reminiscent of the Giants' last 2 seasons. Coming in at number 5, we got I Am Hip. There's nothing like positive affirmation. Number 4, Will Barrow. In case the football thing doesn't work, you could always go into construction. Yeah, with a name like Will Barrow, they're going to have him pushing a lot of shit. Okay. Coming in at number 3, we got Panda Askew. Yo, that motherfucker definitely blended. He definitely off, too. Look at him. He got them crazy eyes. Number 2, we have Shitacilla. Yo, shit, what up, player? How your Uncle Godzilla? You know what I'm saying? Silla. And number 1, this one's my absolute favorite. Luscious Pussy. Because that's how we like our pussy, motherfucking luscious, you know. Listen, man, you don't want to get locked up with a name like Lucius Pussy because they're gonna go try and find that shit. What about the white names? You got some white? I got white names too. Don't worry. This is black and white. It's balanced. You say it's balanced. You know, just in time for Black History Month, right? Yeah. Okay, so coming in at number 10 for the white names, we have Stubby Clap. Yo, he look like the kind of guy that's gonna give you the clap. Number 9, we have Dick Trickle. Speaking of the clap, he looks like a fun date, huh? Number 8, we have Dick Poe. What is it with white guys named Dick? Wishful thinking? I don't know, man. I've often wondered that myself. Number 7, we have Peekaboo Street. Can you tell me how to get to Peekaboo Street? She definitely has some childhood trauma with that motherfucking name. Number 6, we have Misty Hyman. I get misty when popping your hymen. Hey, Johnny Mathis never sang that. That motherfucker like cock. Number 5, check this out, Pops. Miroslav Satan. I'd love to see this guy on the Vatican hockey team. Now skating for the Vatican, number 81, Satan. I bet that motherfucker got a badass wrist shot, though. I bet you he does. Number 4, Pops Rowdy Beers. He'd definitely get rowdy after a couple beers and probably go burn a cross in some coon's lawn. Yeah, that's probably right. Number 3, we have Parker Titsworth. Yeah, he definitely has tits. Absolutely. That motherfucker got some double D's under that jersey. Number 2, we have General Booty. Nothing special about that booty. That motherfucker can't be walking around in West Village with a name like General Booty. They're going to tear that shit up. Yeah, probably right. And number 1, get ready for this, Pops. Hold on to your fucking boots. We have Noah Kaniga. I'm just going to let that one fucking marinate. This motherfucking last name actually nigga? Yeah. This poor kid isn't going to make it with that name in the NBA. No, he is not. But could you imagine the fucking jersey sales for like the first 3 minutes that he's alive? Yo, man, we should get Matcha ones, you know? Goddamn right we should. So there you go. Thank you, John, for the contribution. Anyway, so moving on. Hopefully everybody enjoyed that bit, but get your tickets out, kids. We're about to hop onto that maniacal, magical express at the mayhem and fuckery. The crazy train's about to leave the station. Oh, but woo-hoo! First stop, New York City. So, 2 cops were attacked and beaten in Times Square by a mob of dirty fucking migrants. How about that? Okay? The mayor, in all of his fucking infinite wisdom, took the nightsticks away from the cops a while back. So, they were unable to defend themselves and bust their fucking skulls open. Great fucking job, mayor motherfucker. This guy's just magical. Now Curtis Silva and the Guardian Angels are on patrol. Like, what the fuck are they gonna do? Okay? They better be carrying baseball bats and shotguns, these fucking geriatrics. All right? 4 of the migrant assailants were apprehended, and of course, they were released without bail because DeSalvo Bragg is a piece of shit. How do you fucking tune up? First of all, there was more than 4 of them. There was a whole mob of them. They caught 4. And then they let them. How do you let 2 cops get their asses kicked in fucking in Times Square and then let them go? Just, okay, you're free to go. But this is what I mean. Trump was right. Again, he was right. He said way back when, they're not sending their best. They're sending murderers and criminals and rapists and drug dealers. And everyone, oh my God, that's so racist. He was fucking right. They're not sending their best. They're emptying the prisons. Okay? You come all the way here to this country, to New York City, and you tune up 2 fucking cops, and what happens? You get arrested, you get let go. They feed them, and then they let them go. And as they're walking out, they're giving fucking, they're giving a finger to the cameras. These ungrateful fucking pieces of shit. Okay, listen. Hey, I always say, better to be racist and alive than liberal and fucking dead. They're running amok. Matter of fact, there was a string of bar thefts in Queens involving the migrants. They were also arrested and released. If I got locked up for something, they ain't fucking releasing me. They're going to keep me under the fucking jail. But these cocksuckers, they let them go? I give them a choice. Either you go into Rikers or you're going right back to the fucking dirty piece of shit country you came from, okay? I mean, there should be a fucking federal law that says if you see a migrant committing a crime or even thinking of committing one, you can shoot them and fucking kill them. Maybe they'll think twice. And if they do get arrested, they shouldn't be privy to the bail laws. As a matter of fact, don't even jail them. Drag them right to the middle of the city and publicly fucking beat them. Decapitate them. Shit down their neck. Leave their bodies there for every other fucking dirty migrant to see. Maybe then they'll behave. I digress. Next stop, Pennsylvania. So, there's a company out of PA called Insomnia Cookies. It's a delivery cooking company, and they got locations all over the tri-state area. As a matter of fact, they got one right down the road over here in Hempstead, right on Fulton Street. Basically, like it's like a Domino's for cookies. Like if you got the munchies, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, you call them up and they deliver fresh baked cookies to your house, and almost like a pizza box. Well, now they have breakup cookies just in time for Valentine's Day. Isn't that, what a nice way to break up with someone. Okay, like, I don't like your face anymore. Here's some cookies to help you get fat. I mean, isn't that nice? I think, it's a nice little parting gift. It shows class. Rather than just the standard, text message, breakup, phone call, whatever. You don't ever want to do this shit in person because then they get emotional. They create a public spectacle. At least on the phone you can hang up. Okay, but this is even nicer. You don't even have to fucking talk to them. You send them a box of cookies, so at least they have something to comfort them after they've done crying. I think this is a brilliant strategy. I wish I would have thought of it myself. Next stop, New Hampshire. So, a new spa has opened up in the town of Atkinson, New Hampshire, and the residents are not happy about it. Now, you must be wondering why. What do these people have against a nice spa? Well, it's not just any spa. No. It's a diaper spa. A diaper spa, you say? Pray tell, what is that? Well, it's a spa where adults go who have diaper fetishes, and they get to wear a diaper. As a matter of fact, according to their website, the diaper spa is open to all diaper-wearing individuals who seek acceptance, respite, and care. It's not for people who are incontinent who need fucking Depends. No, there's psychopaths out there that like to act like babies, okay? They like the grown adults, and mostly probably men, and they like to put on baby bonnets and baby diapers and go coochie coo and goo goo gaga and then shit themselves. Okay? I mean, the photos on the spa's page showed a space decorated with the soft comforts of a nursery, complete with toys and folded diapers and an adult-sized crib. So you go in there, I guess, you put on a diaper, what happens? Somebody comes and tickles your belly button. Do you actually, soil yourself and have to have some poor chink change your fucking diaper, wipe your asshole and shit? I hope all these people die in a fire. What the fuck is happening? Why? Why do people feel it necessary to wear a fucking diaper? And then you need a goddamn safe space to go? Wander around your living room like that. Let your wife throw a fucking brick at your head and do everybody a fucking favor. Holy shit. These are the people that vote Democrat, by the way. Last stop, the Bahamas. So a 10-year-old boy from Maryland was attacked by a shark at the Atlantis Resort. He was participating in an attraction that they have at the resort called Walking with Sharks, where you free dive into a fucking tank filled with what look like blue sharks. And surprise, surprise, what a shark bites the kid's leg. Okay, I think this is how you fucking learn. First of all, dumb fucking parents. Why on earth would you let your kid go swim with sharks? There has to be a new level of fucking child abuse. What the fuck is wrong with the kid, first of all, okay? This is what I mean. Kids have no street smarts. That's stupid. If I was 10 years old, when I was 10 years old, someone said, hey, Tommy, you want to go swim with sharks? I'd punch them in the fucking dick, okay? These fucking kids don't know any better. The parents are just as fucking, even more dumber than they are. Okay? Why would you let your kid, like if my kid said to me, hey, Daddy, I want to go swim with a shark. Bang. Did that hurt? Yeah, shark's going to hurt even more. Go sit down. That's it. Fucking simple. Unbelievable. Okay? Fucking dumb. The parents have to be fucking liberals. They have to be. They have to be. Sharks are fucking sharks, you fucking mongoloids. They eat people. That's what they do. Anyone ever watch Jaws? Holy shit. Anyway, your sports update. All right, NFL. All right, so last week's fucking games. I couldn't pick a winner if my fucking life depended on it. Now, in all fairness, I did sort of, like I said, you know, I wanted the 49ers to beat the Chiefs. I wanted the Ravens to beat the Chiefs. I was hoping for a Detroit-Baltimore Super Bowl. Just something different, you know? And fuck, the Ravens had the best goddamn record in the NFL, but I did preface it by saying that the only way the Ravens have a shot here is if they didn't let Taylor Swift into the stadium. Well, they let Taylor Swift into the stadium, and subsequently, the Chiefs annihilated the fucking Ravens. And then, you know, I said, listen, I really like Detroit, but I don't know if they got the steam to beat San Francisco. And they had fucking San Francisco by the fucking short and curlies, and the coach just is a fucking dummy. Like, they had 2 field goal attempts, and they didn't take them. They tried to they wanted to run it in for a touchdown. Like, I'm screaming at the fucking thing. What the fuck are you doing? This is the championships. Stop thinking with your fucking dick. You got a chance to score. Take the fucking score. Take the fucking field goal. If they would have taken one of those field goal attempts and kicked it, all right, they would have won by 2 points. Fucking stupid. So the idiot coach cost Detroit the fucking game because his brain don't fucking work. So I went back to, you know, Kansas City, San Francisco, Super Bowl. Now, everybody keeps breaking my horns, telling me, who do you like? What do you think the point spread's going to be? What do you think the over-under is going to be? I don't fucking know. Because it all depends on Taylor Swift. Okay? That's what it all depends on. This fucking hua is like Malaika for a fucking football team. Okay? So she's apparently touring in China. So everyone said, oh, she's going to be in China. Listen, I did the math. Okay? If she leaves immediately after her concert, gets on a fucking plane, she can fly straight, take a red eye into Vegas, she can make it there by the end of the fucking first quarter. Okay? I wouldn't be shocked if she shows up for the halftime show. This is what I mean. She shows up, Kansas City wins the Super Bowl. Fucking San Francisco could be up by 20 at the end of the third. This cunt walks in, bam, all of a sudden, KC's going to remember how to fucking score touchdowns back to back. All right? Unless the Chinese communists remand her in a fucking chink prison or a fucking plane crashes somewhere into the Pacific, this hell is going to win the fucking Super Bowl. Okay? Hands down. So I don't know. I got to see if she shows up. She doesn't. I got to wait till like the last fucking minute. Like if all the planes get grounded in Beijing, we got a chance at San Francisco winning the Super Bowl. So this is like one of the first fucking Super Bowls in a long fucking time that I can't handicap. I don't know. Okay, like I said, this broad is like fucking Malaika for a football team. Travis Kelce's got a fucking problem here. Okay, he can never dump her. If he breaks up with this broad, she's going to write 4 fucking songs about him, the Chiefs, Kansas City, the NFL. His NFL career is going to be over. The only way to get rid of the fucking bad mojo is to fucking decapitate him in the end zone, burn his body, and shit down his fucking neck. Okay? That's the only way. He's stuck with her. And this just a little fun fact here, okay? He was into, like, he used to like the dark meat. He was into the black girls. And then he went from black girls to Taylor Swift. That's like going from, like, the dark meat of the turkey to fucking tofu. Like, at least stop, hang out with a couple of Dominicans first. Like, I mean, you gotta wait, because, you know, these black girls, they put in work. They don't do shit when they go to work, but I mean, like in the bedroom, in the sheets, like, ooh. I mean, Taylor Swift, I guarantee you, lays there like a dead fish. Like, she probably has like little like pink kittens and shit around, like total vanilla. Every fucking broad, every guy that this broad has been with has dumped her. You know why? One, she's bad in the sack. God, look at her. Just no. No, she's too vanilla. And two, she's got to be the most irritating fucking broad in the world because she's one of those chicks that she's a clinger. She's a stage 5 fucking clinger. Whatever her boyfriend is into, now she's into. Okay? Like she didn't even know what the fuck a football was until she started blowing this fucking asshole. Okay? Now all of a sudden, she has custom jerseys made, custom jackets. She's like the queen of the fucking corporate box. Brittany, nobody even knows who the fuck Brittany Mahomes is anymore. This who was like the fucking queen bitch of the fucking walk. Now she's like a second-rate slut holding fucking Taylor Swift's purse. Okay? This whole fucking thing is a disaster. It's a disaster. So don't ask me who the fuck's gonna win the Super Bowl. I don't fuck. Taylor Swift. That's who. They only need to make one ring this year. Just give it to her now. NHL All-Star break, so there's no hockey until fucking Monday. NBA, Nets and Sixers Saturday at 6. Knicks and Lakers Saturday at 8:30. Bulls and Kings Saturday at 8 o'clock. So no sports are on tonight. You're just going to have to make conversation. Looks like it's going to be an early fucking night for me. On Tommy's Pub and Grub Review. I got another live review on a new spot that I found in Franklin Square called Naruto Ramen. Check it out. So here we got Tommy's Pub and Grub live review on a new place that opened up in Franklin Square. I don't know how new it is, but it's fairly new. It's called Naruto Ramen. It's right on Franklin Avenue. This used to be a Japanese takeout joint. It's still Japanese, new owners. Ramen is a funny thing. Everybody asks me, is it Chinese? Is it Japanese? Technically, it's both. It started it's Japanese street food, basically, but it has Chinese origins, Chinese roots. Anything noodle-based is Chinese. So some Chinese entrepreneurs brought it over to Japan back in the 50s, and the Japanese just ran with it. It's basically a noodle soup, and it's got all kinds of different ingredients. So I ordered two things. I ordered the steamed chicken, crispy chicken bun, a bun. And as you can see, it just an appetizer, just to start off. It's a chicken cutlet basically that they bread in panko, and the Japanese do delightful things with like breaded things. It's got a little, I'll tell you what it's got on it. I don't even know. It has Japanese mayo and a house-made sauce, and it's in a nice little steamed bun like that. Let's give it a little bite. That's lovely. Chicken's nice and tender. Japanese mayo is like just a richer kind of mayonnaise. And whatever sauce they put on, it's almost like a teriyaki or a barbecue. The bun is nice and tender. Nice and crispy. This is good. I'm going to come back to you. That is delightful. Now, that was good. Let's try the miso. Got a little mess here. All right, so, as you can see, you get this nice big bowl of miso. The broth is underneath this, so what you do is you take this little tray out here and you kind of just pop this in there. Come on, cooperate. All right, we're just going to go like this here. There we go. All right, and like any kind of nice Asian fare, you gotta eat it with chopsticks, baby. Come on. So you get your chopsticks, just get in there, break up the ramen. Okay, so flip everything around here. There we go. Yeah, that's a nice little bowl of ramen noodles. I don't know if you can see that, but let's try the pork here for a second. Now, you have like a pork belly. There's some scallion, there's some bean sprouts, there's some mushroom, a marinated hard-boiled egg, and of course your ramen noodles. That pork is good. Let's get some of the noodles here. Not cooperating. There we go. You know what? That's pretty delightful. Yeah, that is pretty good. The broth is nice and rich. The veggies are good. I'm gonna try this this egg here, which is basically a marinated hard-boiled egg. What the fuck they marinated in, God only knows. I think they marinated some teriyaki. It's good stuff. So if you want something different, tired of the regular Chinese takeout, it's a nice cold night, a little warm soup. You want something with a little extra body to it, go check this joint out, Naruto Ramen. Very good. Tell them I sent you. Okay, so like I said, this is a good little spot. Go check it out. I found it the other day when I was going to the eye doctor. I just happened to look across the street. It used to be another Japanese restaurant. I don't remember what, but I had eaten there a few times. The food was good. But this ramen joint was cool. So yeah, check it out. Something different. Okay, kids, on what the fuck is that? We're going to talk about frenum piercing. So last week I talked about, the septum piercing, like the door knocker for the face. And, when I was looking for it, I happened to accidentally stumble across frenum piercing. Now, the frenum is... I'm not even putting a picture of this. So, it's like the under part of the dick, right? So, like, here's your cock, okay? And, like, here's the tip. And there's, like, a little piece of skin that goes underneath that they pierce. Why? Like, what the fuck is the purpose of this? Okay, why the fuck are we decorating it? Okay, what is it? A fucking Christmas tree? What is the purpose? So, of course, naturally, I had questions. So I started reading. God only knows what the fuck my Google feed is going to look like because I had to Google fucking frenum piercing. I'm going to see pictures of cocks on my fucking Google feed for days. If someone picked up my phone, they'd be like, holy fuck, he went homo. Okay? I didn't. But I can't, they were like, oh, it enhances sexual pleasure. How does a door knocker hanging off the tip of your fucking cock create a more pleasurable experience? First of all, I would be fucking terrified that I'm going to rip the damn thing off. If I was if a broad saw that and went, oh, he's got a frenum piercing, she has to be out of her mind to think this is going to be fun. If I was a chick, I'd be worried that you're going to lose this fucking thing inside of me. I'm going to be pissing in like 2-3 days from now. I'm going to hear clink in the fucking toilet as I shoot an earring out. How is this fucking pleasurable? Let me tell you something. Anybody who says a piercing in your cock is going to enhance sexual pleasure, they say this. It's a very simple tool, okay? You take it out, it gets excited, you play hide the salam, you stick it in a fucking cave, you bang it around a few times until it gets nauseous and throws up. All right, and there you go. It's pretty simple. If that doesn't do it for you, I got news for you. There's something wrong with you. Even if you're a fag, you got to still put it somewhere, right? So if you put it you put it up the asshole, up the Hershey Highway again. They're gonna bang it around until little shit comes out and it throws up all over the guy's back. Pretty simple. How the fuck... Genital piercing to me is just like next level fucking crazy. Okay? I don't mind a nipple piercing on a chick. It's nice. Again, good place to hang your fucking keys. It's something to play with, like a rattle. Like bing, yeah, But, years ago when I was a young man, like in my 20s, early 20s, I hook up with this broad, and she had a fucking barbell through her clam. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what is this? I thought maybe something was wrong. I said, what the fuck is this? What happened? She goes, oh, I had my clit pierced. I said, what? Why? Now, this is like right in the middle of things. I mean, now I stop. I'm asking, well, why? Why? Oh, well, it's supposed to enhance. I said, if you think I'm going to run my dick back and forth on a piece of metal, you're out of your mind, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. You can't even take this broad on an airplane now because every time she goes through the metal detector, bing, 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 what are you going to do? Take your fucking clam bar out? Get the fuck out of here. The whole world has gone mentally irregular. So yeah, frenum piercing. They pierce the end of your fucking dick. Jesus fucking Christ. Just the thought of it is enough to make it shrivel up and die. All right, kids on Right or Racist. Okay, in November of 2015, CNN reported that ISIS is the world's deadliest terrorist group. Well, that's racist. Okay, ISIS is a close second, but Boko Haram, which I think is an Iranian-funded group, is another group that's classified as an Islamic terrorist organization, and it is considered to be the deadliest. You know, why don't we just fucking blast them all to kingdom come? Like, nobody really needs the Middle East. No one's gonna miss it. Okay, we just fucking make it glow, and then all of this shit goes away, and everything is nice now. I don't understand. All right, kids, your PSA. So I went to a wake last week, and family friend passed away. Very sad. But that's not what the PSA is about. I walk into the funeral parlor, and this is the middle of fucking February, late January. Sorry, late January, almost the beginning of February. I walk into the funeral parlor, and what do I see? A fucking Christmas tree. Fully decorated. Now, you know how I feel about Christmas trees and funeral parlors. Oh, let's leave it up longer so that way people aren't sad anymore. They're going to see a Christmas tree. They go, oh, it's the holidays. What the fuck? I couldn't wrap my head around. Like, this is the first fucking thing I see, right? And I know that there are people out there that still have their fucking Christmas trees and their Christmas decorations up. I see it. I see it all the time. You drive past people's houses, they're lit up for Christmas. It's February, okay? The other day, last Saturday, I drive past the fucking house, I see a Christmas tree on the fucking curb. They just took it down. What the fuck are you doing? Listen. As soon as the holidays are over, bam, all the Christmas shit comes out. And it looks like Macy's threw up in here, okay? So, I mean, I'm no slouch when it comes to that, but as soon as the holidays are over, boom, everything's gone. That's the way it should be, okay? Christmas is only 12 days long. That's it. And that's 12 days too much, okay? Why are you prolonging it through all the way through January? How long are you going to keep this shit up till? President's Day. If you still have your Christmas decorations up, you're doing everything in your life entirely wrong. Stop it. Okay? Stop it. You might as well wear a mask to bed and choke to death. Anyway, stay COVID-less, kids. No mask, don't ask. Haters can kiss my ass. And remember, I love you, babe. It's been your Friday wrap-up, and I'll see you when I see you.